Chateau.
Yo, welcome back to a reaction video from Live from the Chateau.
Welcome back.
Brayden, turns out the Liver King was on steroids. Whoa.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Whoa. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, there's this guy. I think his name is Brian. He only eats like raw liver and egg yolk
And raw meat.
and
like
raw
not
meat,
just raw liver.
Well,
like
if you,
raw
I've,
meat.
I've heard before that like you can condition your body to handle raw meat. You know,
it like takes a while. I've heard that, but I don't understand the point of it. If I'm being honest. So yeah, it came out that a bunch of emails leaked that he was taking over $12,000
a month.
a month.
A month? How do you work that into your budget?
What is that? Like 144 a year? 144,000 a year? Oh my God! Is that math
That
right?
No, yeah, 12 times 12.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
So he came out and made an apology video. I just thought it'd be funny to react to it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes.
As a like steroid user coming out and apologizing for like he ought like.
Here's me and Brayden kind of have this like conversation about people all the time. We just think that people should be, and as you can see if you're looking in the camera and you have eyes, neither myself nor Brayden are bodybuilders or physique competitors or marathon runners or anything of the sort. But we do think it's funny when these dudes who are, if you've been in a gym, if you have no idea what someone looks like who does steroids, once you see one of them, you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You see it and you're like, oh, okay.
You see them, and you also see, like, I've gone to the gym for a while now. You see some of these kids that are like 19 or maybe even like 21, 22, and they're putting up like 3 or 4 plates on bench.
Yeah.
And they get up, and they're like not even like a little bit bigger than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's how strong you can be. Then you see Mr. Fluffy Monster curling 20s, and you're like, there's not something right there.
But yeah, so we're gonna check out this.
We're gonna
Liver
react
King.
to this.
Yeah, this should be.
Sorry for the long intro.
Should be pretty good.
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize because I fucked up, because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, because I lied.
This is already so sad.
A lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous, and I never expected.
Look how big he is. It's so comical. Like, Brayden,
What's weird is why are his abs so disproportionately large?
He's so big. He's sitting down in the position when you're not supposed to see your abs.
Yeah, and his abs are just poking
out.
They look fake.
They literally, I'm not
like
kidding.
this doesn't even look like a steroid abs. Those
they
look like a
implants.
bodysuit. Yeah,
they look like implants.
That is wild.
We're never
also,
gonna get through this.
This is so sad because he's like, I'm ashamed. Just for a second, I was like, damn, I actually got to sad.
Can we also? Here's a question.
What is this?
Where is he?
Yeah. What is this in the background? And also, what is his style? Why is he Grizzly Man and then he's just got a ball cap on backwards?
He looks like he looks like one of the lesser Norse gods. Like went to LSU for a weekend.
He's the Norse god that operates the gas station in Valhalla.
Yeah. He's the guy that when Thor comes in, he's like, Thor, my man, big man Thor.
Gonna interest you in some Valhalla cookies.
Yeah. Literally. What the fuck?
Kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight.
Oh.
Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living, the 9 ancestral tenets, so our people no longer have to suffer, so we can collectively express our highest and
Did he just...
Hold on. Is he trying to pitch this as though Liver King was going to be the solution
to depression
for people killing themselves? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have much respect for him at all. I now dislike him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
like, I could understand if you get in a situation where you pop off and you don't realize that like you're really gonna pop off with all your supplements and stuff, and you're like, well, I gotta stay this big because now they've seen me this big and I'm selling these supplements. I can understand all of that.
Yeah.
I honestly, genuinely can.
Yeah.
And as slimy as it is, I mean, get your money.
I can also genuinely say for all the people out there right now that are like, oh, I struggled with depression and then I started working out. Absolutely. Working out, physical activity, getting sunlight, going outside, all that stuff, that can totally, absolutely help your mental health. 1,010%. I know for a fact that it can.
He's pitching you a supplement.
You just got busted.
While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no. I don't touch the stuff, not gonna touch the stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie.
This is the most idiotic.
I'm telling you right now.
Idiotic video I've ever seen in my life.
I'm telling you right now. I can't wait to meme the fuck out of this. I'm taking that clip of the long pause and then that was a lie. I'm sending that to so many people. When somebody's like, "Yo, I thought we were gonna hang out next weekend."
Also,
that was a lie.
Also, why did he just like make it? You didn't have to say that.
No.
He said, I've gone on countless podcasts and said I will never do it, have never done it, and I hate the stuff. Why did you reiterate how bad
that was
this was?
I have only myself to blame. I did that. And it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained hormone physician.
How many times did they have to reshoot this so he could pronounce pharmacological? Also,
what time and place when you want to look like a
look,
roided
man.
gorilla?
Look, man, look.
There's not a time and place.
Here's the thing.
The only time and place is when you have a penis that's lower than 2 inches.
Here's the whole thing about this entire video. You lied. Just come out and be like,
yeah. You know what's funny?
I lied.
Logan Paul's apology video was better than this. And that was hard to watch because you knew that it was fake.
I'd literally rather go watch David and Liza's breakup video than this. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
He's also like roasting himself.
Yeah. Like the self-deprecate. You know what this reminds me of when he's like, I fucked up. That can't be how he talks, right? With his like this gruff, I fucked up. I did that. Like, it almost sounds like Batman. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I can't wait for a video of him one day to just be like, I fucked up. I did that. Literally, it's going to happen.
What if he had like a Scottish accent?
I fucked up. You know, I did that, but the thing is, when you're this fucking big, is what it fucking is. You don't think about the things you're injecting in your asshole, but Like literally, that would be the funniest shit
Right,
ever.
right.
But he's doing this thing where he's like, I fucked up. I did that. Yeah. That's my favorite thing about when people
Yeah.
apologize. Like when these big like celebrities apologize, when they're like, that was my fault. I'm like, hey, you don't have to say, we know.
Yeah, I think that's in response to people that don't do that.
I guess.
But it's funny because it's like they're thinking, "Oh, I'm doing good for taking accountability." And it's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know.
I mean, like, I'm not shaming. Like, look, dude, I've spun some tall tales. I've told some lies. It's fun. But,
Yeah.
like, also, this is so this video is 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
In 2021, when I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively. So I went to get monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician to see what the fuck was going on with my life. And so yes, it's true. I have tried several peptide combinations in an effort to increase my growth hormone, and it didn't work, meaning that my levels still remained below the normal level. Yes, it's also true that my blood chemistry got all fucked up while taking nandrolone and Winstrol. My lipids got all deranged, and all I can do is take extreme ownership right now, be better, and lead myself to a better life as a better human. Again, thank you to everyone for the support, the criticism, the love, the hate, and above all else, the loyalty. Liver King.
Do you know how many people are about to die on this hill of defending him? They're gonna be like, oh, see, he struggles with his mental health. He didn't know how to tell everyone about this subject. I struggle with that. I'm just like you. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
You're not at all.
But he brought himself down to the 18-year-old that's going through college right now and doesn't actually know what he wants his major to be. But what he does know is that with his school, he gets to go to that free fucking rec center.
Yeah.
He just brought himself down to that kid's level.
Yeah.
And that kid will die on a hill defending him.
I don't get those people, man. I don't get the people that it's almost like they act like their somehow struggle to go to the gym is different and they're overcoming more by going. You know what I mean?
You know what else
makes it's like this self-righteous like, oh, but me doing it, I'm like a superhero. I'm battling all these like they say that they relate with Batman because they're just struggling with so much. It's like, do you see that 40-year-old mom over there?
Yeah.
That 40-year-old mom has a full-time job and three kids.
You know what else is weird is that all these guys that make these videos, they act like they're the first ones that discovered a gym.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're like, this is the new thing. And I'm like, hey, no.
And like they center their whole day around it. It's usually like college kids or kids that don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't know why that bothers me so much, but I also love that he said he keeps saying like this complicated as fuck topic. It's like
he's like
all
he's like,
you
it's
did.
complicated as fuck. I'm like, dude, you injected bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not that.
It's not complicated.
It's so
at
crazy.
all.
That video could have been handled so differently, and I would have ended this and gone,
Yeah.
cool, sweet man.
He said instead you took this weird mental health route that had nothing to do with what you're talking about.
You did this weird like. But that's the new thing for guys to do when they fuck up.
Yeah.
Is they just go, hundreds of men every year die from suicide. And I'm like, you raped 9 people. It's like 22 men a day.
See, here's the bad thing about men. The moment you start having sympathy for us, and the moment the culture shifts to where like, oh, but men do die every year.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, we will take that and run with it.
Yeah. It's like men suffer with mental health, and then we're like, we do. It's like, fuck.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus. All right, well, that was the worst
This is a good
thing ever.
video.
Yeah, Jesus.
This is a terrible video.
It was terrible.
We'll see you later.
See you guys.